Well, right now, 17 million people are under flood alerts across California, Nevada, and Arizona.
Yeah, we've got live team coverage. NBC News meteorologist Bill Cairns is right here in studio with us tracking this new storm. But we're going to begin with NBC News correspondent Scott Cohn, who's in Los Angeles, where a flood watch is in effect. Scott, I mean, it looks bad behind you. How are things going, and how are people preparing for yet another storm?
Yeah, folks will be forgiven if they don't recognize what's behind me. That is the LA River.
Wow.
You may be used to seeing it basically running dry or a trickle. They film movie car chases and drag races through here. Now they could probably do a whitewater rafting scene if the weather was not so absolutely miserable. Imagine this now with a couple more inches of rain falling on it, which is what we're expecting over the next 24 hours or so. It's not so much that this river is going to overflow its banks, but there is isolated flooding. The rain right now is starting to let up, but we're supposed to get another wave coming in later today, and that's going to be accompanied by some high winds. With everything as saturated as it is, that means down trees, down power lines, as we brace for yet another atmospheric river by the real river. Guys.
Right. Wow.
Well, Scott, it's not just the rain that's going to be an issue today. Millions are bracing for high winds as well. What are the power companies there doing to get ahead of power lines? Because that is always an issue.
Yeah, and you see this throughout the state. Of course, all of California has been dealing with this. There are inevitably going to be power outages, and so you see power company utility trucks staged in certain areas trying to anticipate what's going to happen. But we have this issue of the saturated soils, the trees that will come down. Invariably, they'll hit power lines, or power poles themselves come down. This has been just an incredibly long and seemingly ceaseless winter, and now we're into spring for the power companies and for everybody that consumes electricity here.
Yeah, it has been so challenging for California. It's northern, central, and southern, frankly. NBC News correspondent Scott Cohn in Los Angeles for us this afternoon. Thank you, Scott.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.